enjoyed her success worldwide. She finished as a semi-finalist in the singles of the 2011 Brazil Open, and also she finished as a runner-up, or one of the runners-up, in the women's doubles of the same event in Brazil. She is currently ranked number 31 in the world, rising certainly on behalf of Singapore, especially after the retirement of Wang Yegu, another veteran player from Singapore. After her Olympics in London, Wang Yegu has decided to call it quits. Therefore, after 펭티안웨이vs유멩유 is rising. 펭티안웨이, of course, is still sort of like recovering herself after her huge success in London, where she finished as the bronze medalist in the women's singles after Li Xiaoxia and Ding Ying. In 2010, the year for 펭티안웨이 was never ever is never going to be something that she's going to forget about. In Moscow, she led the team of Singapore to the final, and she single-handedly helped Singapore beat China in the final. And she and her teammates lifted a trophy of Covalent in Moscow for the first time for that tiny country. What an honor for Singapore. Therefore, ever since she's become a household name in that country. Both players actually emigrated to Singapore within the last 10 years. From 펭티안웨이's side, of course, she is not totally a stranger in this area, Huangshi, given that in the past when she was training with the Chinese youth squad and also the Chinese national team, she came to this traditional table tennis training space quite often in the past. That's why she herself told us that she is very happy to return to this familiar township. Before coming here, she finally settled down a little bit after success in the Olympics to train systematically for about a week, according to her coach, Jin Junhong. And yuməngyu also is a student of Jin Junhong. Therefore, at this stage, when you have a fight like this between the two teammates, you're not going to see her coach's side at all. Not a bad start for yuməngyu. Try to chop it a little bit. The ball was too long there, sending the ball out. 펭티안웨이 is very good at long rallies, and she is never intimidated of being away from the table or being pushed away from the table. Whereas yuməngyu, she's got some speed there, and her rotation or her spin control is pretty good. Right there, 펭티안웨이 with a backhand. Yeah, she sent the ball too long there. Way out of the table. A good start for yuməngyu here. And in the Japan Open this year, yuməngyu also finished as a semi-finalist in the Japan Open, and also she teamed up with her teammate to show up in the semi-final of the Japan Open as well. Wow, that's a beauty there. Parallel back and flick. so explosive. Check it out. Not a good return from Feng. Didn't read the topspin that well, giving her opponent a chance to finish that point in style.
4-9.
Feng seems to be a little bit sluggish here in the first set or first game. Good intention there. Just couldn't quite able to finish that point. It netted out, giving her opponent Yuməngyu 6 game points. Giving away 2 points in a row. Let's see if Feng can utilize this opportunity with 2 serves in hand. Backhand, topspin. Standing the board too long there. Thus, Yuməngyu took the first game, 11-6. And we shall return right after this. We're back with the second game of the World Cup's second quarter-final between 펭티안웨이 and Yuməngyu, who are both from Singapore. The first one went to Yuməngyu, who took the first one 11-6. Let's check out the second one now. Let's see if 펭티안웨이, ranked number 3, actually number 7 now, if she could bounce back. Her highest ranking in the world got to number 2, and she dropped a little bit afterwards. Currently she is number 7 on ITTF tour. 펭티an웨이 obviously is picking up speed a little bit here. Now it's the other way around. 펭티an웨이 is enjoying a good start here. In London, she told me that winning the bronze medal in the women's singles certainly is a landmark in her career. She feels that she views that honor even more than the world title for the team event in Moscow. She feels that that's really like a vindication of her career for so many years of hard efforts and so forth. And admittedly, she agreed then that to defeat Ding Ning and Li Xiaoxia will be a little bit too hard. And in the semi-final, she actually lost to Ding Ning in London, even though she defeated Ding Ning in Moscow 2 years ago in a crucial final event. Quick rallies right there. Netted out, unfortunately, for Yuməngyu, who is trading badly in the second game. Obviously, she's not used to Feng's acceleration here and picking up so much as far as speed is concerned.
9-1.
This is a different 펭티안웨이 here in the second game, a very determined, or more determined one, a more decisive one. Right to the body, right down the middle, giving 펭티안웨이 9 game points. A little bit sloppy there from Feng, although she's got a large cushion there to finish this game. Wow, what a beauty there. Parallel, straight down the line from her backhand, giving her opponent no chance whatsoever for that point. So 펭티안웨이 has taken the second game by leveling the score now. 11-3, one apiece. Now third game is underway with 펭티안웨이 serving. For sure, one Singaporean lady will be in the semi-final of this year's Women's World Cup. Will that be Feng again? Who usually takes an upper hand over her opponent or teammate, Yuməngyu. Feng is also the semi-finalist of the 2010 Asian Cup. And she, last year, or 2 years ago, in 2010, as we mentioned, it was a glorious year for her, which she will never forget. In the same year, in addition to winning the women's team event in Moscow to become the world champion team, she also was the winner of the singles at Korea Pro Tour Grand Finals. Backhand exchange, and into forehand. Yuməngyu popped that one up too high. It caught the edge of her bat. 2-3, 펭티안웨이. Short one. Succession of forehand smashes there. Top spin. Full of rotation of spin there. Backhand flick. 펭티안웨이 really has got some technique. from the men's players and the style she plays out. Like many Chinese national team players, she's showing her some aggressiveness here. But that was a poor return from Feng, giving her opponent a good chance to finish that point. And Yu went for a killer. Four-piece. A sudden change of direction there to place that ball to Feng Tianwei's forehand around the corner, yet the ball didn't catch it. Good intention though from Yu. A little bit unfortunate for Yu now, trailing by 2, losing 2 points in a row. I think it caught the edge. Yes, indeed, it did. Giving Feng another point. Good block there from Feng. Very solid. Backhand exchange. Oh yeah, that's a beauty there. With a sudden change again. This time it worked for Yuməngyu in her favor. Check it out. All of a sudden, launching the forehand. Sudden change of direction. Diagonally cross court. And it worked effectively. Feng Tianwei rushed it a little bit for points. Trying to execute her third ball attacking style. It netted out. Well, good placements of several times in a row, close to body to Feng Tianwei, but the last one was very poorly placed by Yuməngyu down the middle, trying that. Yet, she sent the ball too long out. 6-8, Yu is trailing by 2 points.
7-8.
Her topspin today from Yu is giving Feng some hard time. Good return from Feng, yes.
9-7.
Sending the ball deep there to the edge. Or in that area. Totally catching Yuməngyu off guard. This is a very closely contested game here. And the third. Feng Xi has got one more serve to go. A very crucial point here. She's going to take a timeout, or? It absolutely is very, very crucial. 9 apiece now. Especially both players so far have taken one game. He is very determined now, who keeps attacking Feng Tianwei's backhand. Now she's got a game point. Bouncing back strongly. netted out. Credit to you here. Trailing from behind, yet she came back strong by taking the third game 11-9. Now she is leading 2-1. Oh, Yu certainly seems to be even more confident after coming back from behind in the third game by taking it 11-9. Now she's leading in the fourth one. Good defense from Yu, but not that one. Back and block there. Trying to send the ball to the deep end there. Right down the middle, but it went too long. So needs to be more consistent and more accurate. She has to believe herself. The two simply know each other too well, just like a lot of Chinese teammates from the same squad. I mean, they stay together, they train together, also they travel together like a family. Under the same coach's influence, I mean, they simply know each other too well. Not too much to fake the opponent from the other, to fake your opponent or fake your teammate, given that they know each other's playing style from inside out. It is really boiling down to how you perform, how you fare on court in this particular game, in this particular match. A real test for Feng here. She certainly doesn't want to lose this one, to give her opponent more opportunities to capture the victory in this encounter. Whoever wins will be the second semi-finalist of this year's Women's World Cup in Huangshi, China. Feng trying very hard to use her topspin, especially the mid-range topspin, to control the situation. Now, Yu knows it too well. She doesn't want to give her opponent too many comfortable situations, especially to allow Feng to use her forehand topspin. Again, Yu is creeping in, even though she trailed behind at the beginning of this game. Good change of a direction there. Again, good placement. Making Feng feel very uncomfortable to reach that. She already stretched her body, but difficult to get that one. As we mentioned before, these two know each other too well. Sometimes they even team up to play as doubles, teammates. Hence, no secrecy in between. 6 apiece. Yu to serve. That was a typical, beautiful shot there. Third ball attacking style, well executed. Feng had a tough time, or having had a tough time to read her opponent's serve now. A couple of topspin serves there were not well read by Feng. Simply too good from Yuməngyu now, more confident and more relaxed. Unleashing her power right there. Parallel shot. Feng got no chance. Oh, what a return, that block there. Backhand by Yuməngyu, giving herself 4 game points to take the lead or extend the lead to 3-1. My God, this is a little bit unexpected. Still 3 game points for Yuməngyu. That's a fantastic shot there. Locking in Feng Tianwei's backhand. With a sudden change there to Feng Tianwei's forehand. Check it out. Giving herself another game victory here. So she's leading now 3-1. Well, this is going to be quite an interesting and intriguing situation. Who would imagine before this encounter that Feng Tianwei is trailing behind her teammate Yuməngyu, and it looks like things are not going to change very quickly. Yuməngyu is getting stronger and stronger. This is the second quarterfinal of the Women's World Cup in Huangshi being played out between the two Singaporean ladies. Feng Tianwei needs to bounce back. Now she's trailing 3-2, or 3-1 rather. This is this beginning stage of the 5th game. Not happy with her performance and her form here. As we mentioned before she came here, Feng only got systematic training, so to speak, for about a week. After her success in London, she was awarded in Singapore on many occasions. Wow, that's the comprehensive side of Feng Tianwei. Beautiful backhand right there after her forehand launches of her attacks. 3 apiece. Still, it's quite a task ahead for Feng Tianwei. If she wants to level the score here, she's got her work cut out. Her forehand so far has failed to live up to her expectation. She kept sending the ball too long. Well, the real point is right now, Yuməngyu reads very well. She anticipates well to block back. Look there. And this one was a little bit slow in reaction. That makes Phong Tianwei very uncomfortable. And Yu is willing to take the initiative, making things happen. Close to body shot. Yes. Phong didn't want to squander that chance at all. And she knows how important it is. She's got no way out. She has to take this game in order to survive and keep herself alive. Good chance there for Phong to finish it. Yes. She did it in style. Launching her powerful forehand, that's her trademark. Or at least one of the trademarks. She has really enforced or reinforced her backhand or improved in that category, but her forehand definitely is her forte. Especially with her powerful and explosive topspin forehand.
7-6.
She needs a timeout. She still hasn't called yet. She needs to really regroup herself. We're seeing a very composed Yuməngyu here. Oh dear. 7-all. No timeout? Yuməngyu is just 4 points away from her victory to be in the semifinal. Making it 3 points away. And she knows that Phong Tianwei is in deep, deep trouble. Yuməngyu so far has got a lot of answers to fight back. And that point just netted out. 8-all. Oh, what an answer. Good return with solid anticipation again from Yuməngyu. And how many times have we seen this in this game or in this match here? Phong Tianwei, a well-liked player here. Many are rooting for her to ask her to survive and to stay alive. This is down to the wire now. Absolutely nail-biting. Wonderful forehand again from Phong Tianwei with a trademark. After 2 backhand flicks right there. Game point for Phong Tianwei. She needs this game badly to survive. Oh, a little bit luck there on Phong Tianwei's side, forcing her opponent a little bit slow to answer back with it. Shot there, which touched the net. So Phong Tianwei took the 5th set or 5th game, 11-9. Yet Yuməngyu is still leading 3-2. So the two Singaporean ladies are giving us or putting on a seesaw battle. Yuməngyu now still is leading 3-2. However, Feng Tianwei fought back hard in the last game, 11-9. Let's see how the things go here. This is the live coverage of the 2012 Volkswagen Women's World Cup being played out in Huangshi, Hubei province of China. And I'm Wang Dong. You're with us on ITTV for the live coverage. Still, Feng knows that in order to survive, she needs to take this one as well to level the score overall. Yuməngyu is showing us her tenacity today and her strong will, especially after the Olympics, although she really didn't play too impressively in the Olympics, I must say. Of course, the Singaporean women team finished the third place, or as a bronze medalist team, in the team event in the Olympics. In the singles event, you got Wang Yegu and Feng Tianwei in the singles. Wang Yegu lost very early in the early round, and Feng Tianwei, of course, went all the way to the semi-final before she lost to Ding Ying, and finally she defeated Ishikawa of Japan to capture her precious bronze medal. As she said, that's her landmark in her career. Quite an achievement for Feng. This is absolutely nail-biting so far between the two ladies from Singapore. 3 apiece in the 6th game. Now, in the first Women's World Cup quarter-final, we saw Liu Shiwen easily handle her opponent Liu Jia of Austria 4-0 in 4 straight sets. Then pushed far away from the table to launch her forehand. That's, although not Yuməngyu's forte, she missed that one badly. By taking the 6th or the 5th game for Feng Tianwei. Will that be a turning point? Ah, that's a beauty there. Parallel down the line. It could well be. The more experienced Feng Tianwei is now demonstrating her strength. Yuməngyu is rushing now to force to make things happen. Sometimes, as we mentioned, more haste, less speed. Seven for Feng. Very determined, well executed, typical third ball attacking. Four-eight. This is going to be very difficult for Feng to retrieve more points here to stay alive in this game. We are on our way to witnessing the decider, the 7th game. Deja vu here from 펭tian웨이. Another parallel shot with a precise backhand down the line, giving herself 5 game points, or actually 6 game points, correction. And that will do it. 펭tian웨이 easily took the 6th one, 11-4. Now we are going to see the decider, the 7th game, in a minute. Well, so far the 5th game has proven to be crucial and a turning point for 펭tian웨이. At one point, things were very, very critical when Yuməngyu was just 3 points away from the final victory and a ticket to the semi-final. Yet Feng turned things around, and ever since the tide has changed quite a bit. Now we are witnessing the decider of the 7th game between 펭tian웨이 and Yuməngyu in red in the 2nd quarterfinal of the Women's World Cup. We're seeing a more dejected Yuməngyu here. Yet 펭tian웨이 is more settled and more composed by contrast. 펭tian웨이 at one point was only 1 victory away from taking the world #1 spot last year. Now is ranked #7. Because Yuməngyu currently is ranked #31 in the world. She has already grown to be the 2nd or #2 player of the Singaporean women's squad. In the Dortmund World Team event, Singapore finally lost to China in the final. Remember, 2 years ago, they toppled China in Moscow to win the first time in the World Championship title, the championship event, to become the world champion team. You can tell that how strong the Singaporean women's team is, led by 펭tian웨이. Yuməngyu needs a timeout. She needs to recuperate herself, especially to regroup herself in order to survive here. Once again, to confirm the timeout, yes, the timeout was called by Yuməngyu. This is the decider, the 7th game, with Feng to serve to continue. That was a good timeout called by Yuməngyu. 2 points in a row earned by her afterwards. Again, catching Feng Tianwei's forehand completely off-guarded. Feng is always very strong in rallies. And she, as a matter of fact, enjoys rallies with a lot of top-notch players. Both are resistant fighters. Or in this case, they're very persistent, especially from the Feng side. Fighting back from behind. Now she's leading in the decider 6-3. Backhand exchange. Again, Feng took the upper hand. Pressure now on Yu. Short serve. With strong underspin. Feng failed to read well. Yuməngyu was trying to use her backhand to flick it. A good chance for Feng to finish well. And credit to you, no matter what today, she's been paying special attention to the placement of the ball, making Feng very difficult sometimes to reach at certain points, including the last one. Oh, lucky one. Oh boy. The tempo was broken. Not quite there. Oh, she missed that one. I thought she got it. She went for a killer. He didn't quite nail it, giving Feng 5 match points. One squandered, never mind. Feng's got at least 2 serves to come.
9-6.
She's looking good. Short one. Lucky. Oh my God. Too eager to put it out. Went for the one. Too long. 2 match points saved by Yuməngyu. Feng utilizing her experience and also her chance of timeout to call one here. Yes, indeed. She knows this is the moment. She needs to think it through, think it clearly. I think she's going to get it. It's just that it's a matter of time. She needs to calm down. If so, it's the experience here that's made a difference between the 2 players. And credit to Yuməngyu. Very difficult to set them aside. Not too far away from each other. However, today, really, 펭티안웨이 finally has managed to come back so strong. Both players have put on a fantastic thriller here. Still, 펭티안웨이 has got 3 match points in hand. And 1 serve to go. From 펭티안웨이, breaking Yuməngyu's tempo, making Yu finally send the ball too long down the middle. Thus, 펭티an웨i has managed to survive a scary defeat, and she got it. Final score 4-2. The last game, the decider, 11-7. 펭티an웨i. Congratulations to 펭티an웨i here, and credit to Yuməngyu from Singapore as well. Now 펭티an웨i is also in the semi-final. And we shall return right after this. We have 2 more semi-finals to go, featuring Shen Yanbei of Spain and Tang Yesu of Korea. And the last but not least one will be between Victoria Pavlich of Belarus and Elizaveta Samara of Romania. So stay with us, more to come.